Board was one of the very important sources for that. Your YouTube videos, for the explainers, the MCQ series on different reports, budget, economic surveys, that provided me with very good practice. I also extracted content out of those explainer videos to include in my notes.
ऑलिवबोर्ड का वो मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम था, उसमें अनिल सर के 2-3 सेशंस हुए थे, तो उन्होंने भी गाइड किया कि क्या अप्रोच रखना चाहिए, अगर मेंस का पेपर के लिए प्रिपेयर करना है तो वो कैसे प्रिपेयर करना है, प्रीलिम्स के लिए अगर अप्रोच रखना है तो वो कैसे रखना है। तो इस तरह से ओवरऑल फिर एग्जीक्यूशन के साथ में हुए।
Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Varsha Ma'am, and here in this particular session we are going to discuss about World Food India 2025. So this is a very important session for all those aspirants who are preparing for RBI Grade B examination, NABARD Grade A examination, as well as other agriculture related examination, right? So am I clearly audible and visible to everyone? And please make sure that this session you have to attend, and if it is possible for you guys to please make notes for this particular topic. Okay, so let's start our discussion. For now, let's talk about what is this World Food India 2025, where it was held, and what are the important features of this World Food India, and as well as the important pillars and the countries, okay, that were targeted during this World Food India. Okay, so let's talk about everything here in detail. Okay, yeah, here we go. So aspirants, the one thing that you should take care of, you should have this application. Okay, you should have this application of Oliveboard so that you will get the PDFs of YouTube sessions. And there's so many important courses, important sources for your better preparations are available here. So you can get the access of them and start your preparations with us. And this is our NABARD Grade A 2025 batch available on the application of Oliveboard. Be the part of it and start our preparations with us. Okay, so firstly, I'm telling you about the key takeaways. Okay, so what it is like what we get from this World Food India 2025. Okay, and after that, the another important thing is we'll talk about its features also and other things also. It is important because what are the partner countries? These kind of questions you can face in your examination. Okay, so it was organized by, so first thing that you should know, World Food India 2025. The one important point, it is organized by Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Okay, and it was from 25th of September till 28th of September 2025. Okay, and what is it? It is a international event positioning India as a global food hub. Like we are one of the richest country having the good food sources available. So it is to position India as a global food hub. Okay, and this event was inaugurated by our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi. Okay, and where at Bharat Mandap, which is in New Delhi. Right. Another important point. So it is considered as one of the largest edition because 90 plus countries participated in it and 2000 plus exhibitors participated during this event. Now, if you have any such question related to the partner countries of World Food India, so this year the partner countries were New Zealand, Saudi Arabia, okay, while Japan, UAE, Vietnam and Russia, they will participate as focus countries. Okay, so one are the partner countries, another are the focus countries. And with this, it was also mentioned during this World Food India 2025 that India is the largest producer of milk, onion, and pulses. So here you got the data now. Which of the following countries is the largest producer of onion? So your answer will be India. Okay, and India is the second largest producer of rice, wheat, sugarcane, tea, fruits and vegetables, and eggs. So you can see that what is our target? Like we are one of the largest producers. We are the largest producers of milk, onion, and pulses, and the second largest producers of rice, wheat, sugarcane, tea, fruits, and vegetables, and eggs. Okay, so that's why India was represented here as a global food hub because of a good production or good potential in this segment. Okay, and with this is also mentioned during this World Forum, World Food India, that US $7.33 billion FDI, okay, equity inflow in the last 1 decade in food processing sector. Okay, so foreign direct investment, how much? 7.33 million that directly inflowed in the food processing sector. So this is also the takeaway of the or the mention of India's food sector. Now, in line with this vision, Ministry of Food Processing Industries, okay, they launched the World Food India, and it is the international event. And what was basically showcased here, what was mentioned is that we want to represent our nation, that we are the rich food culture, and on that basis, we can attract the global investment in this particular sector. Okay, although this is not the first edition, okay, this is not the first edition. Two more editions were already held, that is in 2023, 2024, and fourth edition is set to be held from 25th to 28th September 2025 at New Delhi. No, this is the third edition. Third edition is about to held here, so this is about the third edition. Okay, and the curtain raiser for this was held on. So yeah, announcement for this event was already held, that was on 23rd of July, and this time the event is held. Okay, so event held from 25th to 28th of September, and about it was already announced in the July 2025. Okay, so what is the significance of this World Food India 2025? What is the significance of this event? First is, okay, this is to represent that we as a nation have our richest food. We can come or emerge out as a global food hub. Okay, so when we will be represented as a global food hub on the international platform, so what we will do, we will attract the investments from other nations in this particular food processing sector. Okay, so new tie-up and business opportunities between India and the world. So this is one significance of this World Food India. Another is engagement with innovators, supply chain leaders. See, as I mentioned that this is one of the largest food, like event organized where the 90 plus countries participated, and there were a lot of contributors. So what we are inviting, we are engaging the innovators, supply chain leaders, and equipment makers. Okay, they will showcase, they will come to know that we are about to emerge as a global food hub. So they all will be ready to collab with us. Okay, so that's how we are engaging with innovators, supply chain leaders, and equipment makers. Okay, participation from leading global food companies, or as well as we are attracting the participation from global food companies, showcasing India's rich food culture. As I told you that we are this first and the second largest producers of certain food items, so we are representing it, we are flaunting it, all these things here. Okay, and global platform for collaborations and investment. Okay, so that's why this is a significance. These are the different benefits we are about to get after this World Food India happen in our country. Okay, so since its inception, World Food India has grown, so it has come out as a premium platform for global stakeholders, because the different stakeholders will connect with the help of this Global Food India. They came to know about our talent, they came to know about our features, rich heritage. Okay, they wants to collab with us, they explore the opportunities in India's dynamic food processing landscape, and wherever needed, they will invest also. So this is a way to attract the investment in food processing sector. Okay, so with this, what we are bringing together, we are as this is organized by Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Okay, and as for the food processing, we need different type of equipment, so we are attracting the innovators, we are attracting the persons who are dealing with the different kind of equipments needed, the companies which are dealing with the, different type of equipments needed to work upon in this segment. Okay, and equipment manufacturers. World Food India 2025, it will act as a collaborative platform where the different nations will come together, whether they are focused nations, they are partner countries, they are focused countries, they are different innovators, they are different stakeholders, and they will use this platform for collaborations. Okay, wherever they find that this is a specific thing we are attracted towards, we will collab with them. So that's how this World Food India will act as a partnership making platform, okay, fostering innovations, unlocking new business opportunities between India and international. Like we have the different social media platforms now. So what we all do in the social media platforms, we connect with the different individuals. We share their interest with us. We talk with them. We came to know about their positive points and the negative points, right? So similarly, this platform have all the showcase, all the representations and exhibitions, okay, and the different stakeholders come and they also interact with the other uh, collaborators, and that's how different connections will be made on this platform, okay, with the help of this platform. Right now, moving ahead, yeah, government initiatives. So what our government actually do to initiate India's food processing industry? So we had came across one thing, that with the passage of time, we are observing that our food processing industries is emerging out as one of the change maker for our nation now. like our food processing industries is getting a very good boost, okay. So government has also taken some initiatives to promote it, okay, because we know that whatsoever the commodities we are receiving from our agriculture farmlands, if they will not come across the post harvesting processes on time, we will be in great loss. So this food processing industries majorly deal with the post harvest or agro processing technologies that we need to take care of, so that we will have all these nutrients, all these food products available to us in value added form, okay, and their shelf life will be improved. So when the shelf life will be improved of this food commodities, what we will be the benefit we will have, like we can fetch good prices from them. The nutrient statuses are also enhanced, okay. So that's why India is taking, our government is taking a lot of initiatives in this direction, so that the food processing industry of our country will be promoted, okay. So yeah, what we had observed that India has shown a good growth in this segment in the last 11 years. Or now it is shaped by its strong farm base, growing demand, and supportive government policies. See, you have all the food items at your home, like we have the processed tomato ketchups are there, pickles are there. There are so many food items available in our kitchens, okay, that is basically consisting of processed food, like we have the jams, jellies, okay. So recently government has taken certain initiatives to boost it, okay. So country is set to become, because we want to be a global leader in this sector. That's why we are trying to give it a push. And whenever we try to give a push to anything, for example, you have seen that recently a series is launched. Okay, so initially to make it a blockbuster, what you do, you sponsor it. Okay, so initially the advertisements are done, sponsorships are done. So to make it a very grand event. Similarly, our country, our government is doing efforts to promote food processing industries at the global level. Okay, so we are representing, or we are coming out with new ideas in this segment, so that everyone will be aware about this sector, that this is our portion that is getting a good edge in the coming time. Okay, so India's strong agricultural base, as we are in an agro based nation now, 50%, more than 50% of the population is still living in the rural areas and dependent upon the agriculture practices, right? So India's strong agricultural base, especially its position as a world's second largest producers of fruits and vegetables, has rapid transformation. So we are the second largest producers of fruits and vegetables, and we know that fruits and vegetables are the most perishable items from our agriculture commodities. If we'll not process them, if we'll not follow any post harvest practices to preserve them, what will be happen, we will be at a great loss. Okay, so if we want to utilize our fruits and vegetables that we had harvested from our farm, we need to follow this agro processing industries. We need to aware all the individuals about it. Okay, so the country, this particular food and processing sector, this has become vital to the country's economy, contributing significantly to its global domestic product GDP and it's a gross domestic product GDP, employment. This food processing sector is also contributing to the GDP, employment, and export. Okay. Recently, in our current affairs sessions, we had discussed that our pineapples are exported, our um, other fruits are also exported. Okay, so we are getting a global importance in this segment. Okay, agriculture and food processing export touched US $49.4 billion in 2024-25, with processed food accounting for, and the processed food, like particularly the processed food is contributing 20.4% of the share. Okay, like earlier in the year 2014-15, it was only 13.7%. Now it has increased to 20.4%. So we are improving in this segment. We are emerging out as one of the best player in this segment. Okay, and employment is also significant. Like now as we are trying, or we are doing efforts to make this sector a huge one. So most manpower will be needed now to do all the different operations there. So that's how this segment is also providing the good employment opportunities, with about 2.23 million workers in registered units and 4.68 million in the unregistered sector, according to the official surveys done in this format. Okay, now another, you can see here. Okay, I'm providing you all these things in the form of a table also. This is our food processing industries statistics. Are you getting all these points? See, all the information that I'm sharing to you here, it is very important. Please make the notes of all these. Okay, is it clear? Do you guys have any doubt or anything you want to know? Yeah. Now moving ahead, let's talk about it. So 7.33 billion equity. The first point, US dollar 7.33 billion foreign direct investment equity inflows in the last 1 decade, and that is a very that is a data in this direction. That is like an achievement. So in the last 10 years, we had observed that itna foreign investment, foreign direct investment has occurred in our food processing sector. So that means our food processing sector is getting a recognition at the global level. Okay, another, if we talk about the agri export, like the agriculture commodities which are exporting out of our country, so this processed food, they account for nearly 20.4%, which is near to US dollar 10.09 billion in 2024-25. Okay, and up from, so in 2014-15 it was just 13.7%, and now it has improved to 20.4%. So that is also a very important achievement for us. Third is major contributors. So if we talk about Indian food processing sector, contributes how much? 7.93% of gross value added in manufacturing in 2023-24. India is largest producer of milk, onions, and pulses, and second largest producers of rice, wheat, sugarcane, tea, fruits and vegetables, and eggs. So when we have all the largest production of all these agricultural commodities, so whatsoever is not, we can supply it globally also. So we can also be a global player in this segment. Okay. 100% permitted, 100% foreign direct investment permitted in food processing, retail, trading, including e-commerce. Okay, so our country is giving opportunities or invitations to the foreign investors that they are 100% permitted, that they can invest in our food processing units, and that's how our food processing sector will get a boost. Okay, so this is all about it. Now moving ahead, let's talk about government, how our government is taking steps in this direction. So our government has taken some initiatives to promote our food processing units at the global level, recognizing its potential as a global leader in value added agriculture. Okay, so we had observed that the number of registered food business operators has expanded. So initially, the registered food business operators were 25 lakhs, and now it has expanded to 64 lakhs. Okay, food business operators. So that shows that this sector is growing. Formally, this sector is growing. Okay. Infrastructure has also strengthened with establishing 24 mega food parks, 22 agro processing clusters, and completing 289 cold chain projects and 305 processing and preservation units, creating significant additional capacity. Okay, so this is our development in this sector. Like this, now we are having 64 lakh food business, registered food business operators who are working in this direction, and further 10 projects under Operation Greens. Okay, Operation Green is basically to promote the production of tomato, potatoes, and onion. It has also enhanced value addition, while 225 research and development projects have yielded 20 patents and 52 commercialized technologies. Right? Now moving ahead. So the Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Okay, so to initiate or to promote this food processing sector, what are the different schemes which are implemented by Ministry of Food Processing Industries? So food processing industries is implementing the production linked incentive scheme for food processing industries. Okay, and which is with an outlay of rupees 10,900. Okay, with an outlay of rupees 10,900 and 10,900 crore for the year 2022, 21 to 22 to 2026 to 27 to build global champions and boost Indian brands in international markets. Okay, now moving ahead to build, so that we are doing all these things. We are providing this incentive schemes to our food business operators and all the different segments. Why? So that whenever we will get some extra rewards or the schemes to work upon something, we always feel attracted towards our rewards and other things, and we'll start working in a specific direction with more enthusiasm. Okay, so that's why Ministry of Food Processing Industries will come out with this scheme. Okay, and that is to build the global champions and boost Indian brands in international markets. Okay, further our production. So this is a production link incentive for food processing industry, and similarly there is a production link incentive scheme for millet based products. Okay, that is for millet based products has been launched, and that is to encourage ready to eat, ready to cook millet products, promoting value addition and expanding millet consumption. So recently, as most of the time I give an example of this particular thing. My son is 3 years old, and this millet noodles are available, ready to cook millet noodles are available, ready to eat specific products are available, which are basically of millets, which is healthy and nutritional. Okay, so government, the Ministry of Food Processing Industries is coming out with these schemes or initiatives so that we will work in this direction to promote the food processing units. Okay, and as well as a millet consumption is also good. Like millets are more nutritional. Okay, millets are more easy to digest. So we are trying to boost this sector and this component of our agriculture commodities, right? And to further attract investment and strengthen infrastructure, government has also taken some initiatives under the Make in India campaign. Like one is a 100% foreign direct investment is permitted. Okay, and 2,000 crore NABARD fund for affordable credit in food parks and improving ease of doing business through online. So there are online scheme management systems with the help of which 2,000 crore NABARD fund is allocated for this particular things to work upon well, like for affordable credits in food parks, so that the food parks will be established. And we have the Kisan Sampada Yojana. Okay, that is to create modern infrastructure and efficient supply chains. While we have Prime Minister formalization of micro food processing, Prime Minister formalization of micro food processing industries or enterprise scheme, that is to support micro units with technical, financial, and business. So these are some flagship initiatives, government driven initiatives in this direction to promote this segment. Okay. So why there was a need arises to have these initiatives, so that we will reduce the wastage, we will enhance the processing capacity, will generate the employments, and India will emerge out as a global food processing hub, right? Now, another important point. So, as I told you, it was when it was inaugurated on 25th of September in Delhi. Okay, and these all individuals were there. Like there was 90 plus countries participated in it, and 2,000 plus exhibitors were there. 10 of thousands of stakeholders were there, and we gave them all opportunities to invest, to innovate, to share your innovative ideas and other things. Okay, what was the objective of this? To make our country as a global food hub. Basically, we want, this is our way to sponsor, this is our way to tell the world that we are doing well in this particular sector. Come visit us and do investment in this sector. We are having the attractive opportunities available to you. Okay, this is our way to tell that our food processing sector is doing well. Okay, so it is one of the biggest ever congregation where senior government dignitaries were there, investors were there, business leaders were there, and they all participated. They all discussed the ideas. They all came to know about our achievements. Okay, and different stakeholders who participated during this World Food India, they discuss about the opportunities they and how they can invest in the different segments of our country, so that they also get the benefit, and we as a nation will also get the benefit. What are the key features of this? Yeah, so as this event is graced by different government dignitaries, scientists and the individuals who are specialized in this particular segment. So that's how, when the people who are aware about a specific subject, they come and they become the main component of any event. So they share their knowledges, they share their experiences. Okay, so the different dignitaries or the delegators who are available during this specific World Food India, they share their knowledges, they share their experiences. Sectoral exhibitions were there, the packaging sector, food processing sector, machinery, cold chain, lean industries. Their innovative ideas in all the different segments were exhibited there. Okay, B2B and B2G networking opportunities were discussed there, which main aim was to forging strategic partnership and collaborations. Culinary experiences and chef competitions held, like different dishes were showcased, and you were invited to taste them, to taste the flavors of the different dishes, and the global trends in healthy, sustainable, and futuristic foods were all discussed there. Okay, so this is for processing for prosperity. Okay, this event held from 26th to 27th of September, where the different food commodities were represented, and these two prestigious international events. Okay, so these were also held. So these were the another set of events. These two events were also held with this World Food India. One event is Third Global Food Regulator Summit, and this Food Summit is organized by FSSAI, that is Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. And this third Global Food Regulator Summit, this is a unique platform for global regulators, where they can deliberate on harmonization of food safety standards and strengthen the international regulatory cooperation. So this event was also held at the same time, and the other event that held was 25th, 24th India International Seafood Show. And this is organized by Seafood Export Association of India. Okay, and during this show, what was a main highlighted event, that we focused upon our growing seafood export potential and the global market linkages. See, recently in our specific sessions, we always mention that we are doing great, and we are doing extra efforts to extract out the maximum of the potential from our fishery sector. Okay, so during this World Food India event also, our fishery sector gain an importance, because this one international event related to the fishery sector was also held at the same time to represent its potential. Okay. And another important point that you should be aware about, like we are targeting to become the Viksit Bharat by 2047. Okay. And that's why all these events are organized. That's one of the reason for having all these events and the initiatives, so that the maximum of the countries will come and attract towards and participate in the different events happening in our country. Okay. So this Viksit Bharat 2047, that is to envision India as a that is envisioning India as a developed, inclusive, and globally competitive nation. And this World Food India 2025, it will play a crucial role in this roadmap by advancing, and that's how it will help in advancing the food processing sector. Okay. Next is what this event do. It will brings technology, investment, innovations, and that will boost the rural prosperity, enhance the farmer incomes, reduce post-harvest losses, create jobs in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Okay. And this event is basically anchored on 5 strategic pillars. One is the sustainability, infrastructure, entrepreneurship, global leadership, and innovation, and so on the World Food India 2025. Okay, which is mainly emphasizing on that we should use all the technologies which are climate smart. We need to focus on the products which are like they are the products that we need to consume, but they should be nutritional rich also. Nutritional focused products, advanced food tech, global market integrations while supporting micro enterprises, capacity building, and Make in India, marking a key milestone towards Vision 2047. Okay. So as I already told you about the partner countries and the focus countries. So this year, during the edition of this year, New Zealand and Saudi Arabia, they come as a partner countries. Japan, UAE, Vietnam, and Russia, they emerge out as a focus countries. Okay, that shows India's growing, that we are having a good international cooperations in food sector. Like we have a good collaboration with most of the countries in our food sector. Okay, now moving ahead. Okay. So is there any doubt at this point? And that shows that we are having, so when we have these focus countries and the partner countries who become the participants or who come and participate in this event happen in our country, or other 90 plus nations become the participants of this event. Okay. So it shows that we are having good strength in bilateral relations. Okay, and that is enhancing the knowledge exchange, creating fresh opportunities for trade and investment as well. So these are the partner countries and these are the focus countries that I already told you. Core, as I told you, so the core focus, there are 5 core focus pillars: sustainability and net zero food processing, processed food for nutrition and health, and nutrition rich, healthy food that we are processing. Processed food should be healthy and nutritional rich. Okay. Frontiers in food processing, products and packaging technologies. India is global food processing hub. Livestock and marine products accelerating. So they are mainly accelerating the rural economy, because they are the people who are living the rural part of the country. They are dependent upon animal husbandry practices. They are dependent upon marine products if they are living near the coastal areas. So the one of the major pillars of this World Food India is the um accelerating the productions of livestock and the marine products as well. Okay. Now moving ahead, these are the key events. So these are the key events that happened during this event. So one is a startup grand challenge happened. High level CEO roundtable meetings happened. B2B, B2G, G2G meetings held. Okay. And exhibitions, showcasing opportunities held, conferences and knowledge sessions held, and digital showcases were happened. So these are the different events. You just need to know the name because it is not relevant for the exam. The important or the relevant thing from this particular chapter or from this particular topic is you should know about the focus countries and the partner countries. You should know about the important features of this Global Food India. Okay, why we are marking this session, and initially I had shared some data. Okay, so that data is also important. Okay, so this data is also important, right? And yeah, note this data about the production. About now we have the 100% foreign direct investment is permitted to make this sector a big one. Okay, so this thing you have to cover. And these are the key highlights, like 20 countries pavilion were there, 8.1K B2B or G discussions were there, 809 international buyers from 90 countries participated, 1.5K exhibitors, 20 country pavilions, 85K visitors, so 70K square meter gross exhibition area. Okay, another important thing. So the main milestone that were achieved, so it is important. So we have now 67 food. So how many food processing units are there in our country now? So we are having 67 food processing units. Okay, so they were inaugurated under, we discussed about these, where the total investment of 5,135 crore. Okay, production linked incentive scheme for food processing industries and Prime Minister Kisan Sampada Yojana. Okay. 25,000 beneficiaries, they received their credit link support for micro projects with ITNA under this FME scheme, right? And 70,000 self-help groups ITNA fund seed capital was sanctioned. And what was the final conclusion? So it is not a platform where food sector was exhibited. It is actually an open invitation that we are ready to invite other countries to invest in our food processing sector. We are giving you 100% free. Okay, 100% permission we are giving you for the for the investment in this particular segment to develop this sector and come and taste the different culinaries, the different products of our country and the nutritional benefits that we are giving to you. Okay, so these were our main points to represent during this World Food India 2025. Okay, and as well as we are knowing that all over the world we are facing the food related challenges. We are not getting the nutritional food diets. Okay, the world is grappling with food security, supply chain disruptions, climate challenges. So India stand out as a reliable partner which is offering the stability, trust, and collaborations. Okay, so together with global leaders and stakeholders, we seek to shape a resilient, innovative, and sustainable food future for the world. Right? So that's all about the specific event that recently happened. Please make sure that you have the notes of this event in your notebook. Okay, and if you have any doubt or any query, you can mention. And this is our batch aspirants. You can be the part of our batch, and you can, if you are having any doubt or any query related to the topic that we had discussed today, you can drop your comments below. Okay, here I'm ending the session. Bye bye.